What it is, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl Candace Gabrielle. You could call me Candy G, and on this channel we do lifestyle content. So whatever I do in my life, I show up, I show out, and I show you. If you want to be a part of the Candy Gang, then all you gotta do is click subscribe, and don't forget to turn those post notification bells because you don't want to miss a video. Yeah.
Boy, if you don't.
Okay, what is up, y'all? Today we are getting to the end of the Mildred series, you guys, and I'm so happy that we get to the end of this because, child, I just want to write her out my life. I left off at basically she ended up trying to kick me out the suite, so what I did was I was going to send a paragraph, but you know how you go back and erase that shit and then you be like, what? Explain myself to who? Beg who for what, baby? I'm too good for that. So I ended up saying, you know what, I'm not about to argue with this bitch. Delete. I hit up 3 people. Mom and Pam. I hit up one of the stylists that worked in the suite, so she was just like, wow, that's crazy, da da da, whatever, da da da, whatever. What you gonna do, pretty much. And then I also hit up one of forget it. I hit up Christmas. I want to say one of our mutual friends, but girl, I hit up Christmas, and pretty much Christmas was basically like, girl, like, this is not the first time I'm hearing that you done disrespected her, talked to her any kind of way, so you just gonna have to figure out what you gonna have to do. Sometimes mixing friends and business don't work, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, damn, she going in the suite with Mildred. That's exactly what I thought getting off the phone with her. So I said, you know what? Click. Love you, Christmas, but click. Hello on the other salon. On the other salon. If you got a suite, like, can you put me on the waiting list, because Mildred trying to kick me out the suite, and I don't know what's going on, but I don't got nowhere to work, and I desperately need somewhere to work. He was like, hold up, girl, let me make a few phone calls because I don't want, like, you, like, this is crazy. So I'm like, yes, this is crazy. She, like, at first she's like, why is she kicking you out the suite? And I'm like, because she chose the suite across the hall, and I can't afford to. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. So she's just like, can you afford to be in your own suite? Yes, I can. I will pay any price. Whatever the price is, raise the price. I don't care, but I'm not about to raise a price with her. I've been having too much issues with you over here with a cheaper room. What makes you think I want to do was spend more to work with you, sis? So I talked to the owner. She basically, it took like a week or two, then she ended up calling me back. She told me that I could keep one suite. She asked me which suite I wanted. I told her I wanted the suite that we were already in. So she let me have the suite that we were already in, and then Mildred ended up going over to the other suite. So I'm like, cool, whatever. But y'all remember, so Mildred did say that I could work in the suite with her until the certain date. So me and Mildred, I think we ended up talking it out, or we ended up, something happened where we started talking again, y'all. I don't remember how it happened, but we were talking again, and we were working at this point. We was basically talking and stuff, and I said, like, yeah, like, who you about to have in your suite with you? So she liked Christmas, but y'all know I already knew from me talking to Christmas, like, I just know, like, I know how to read in between the lines, like, a lot. Like, I be peeping shit before other people peep shit. I didn't really say too much. I was like, oh, okay. She was like, so what you want to do? And I was like, oh, this is my room. She said, oh, Teresa said you can have this room? Yes. So after that, y'all, it was just like, I was seeing the shadiness from Mildred, and I seen how she was trying to put bugs in my ear. For one, let me tell y'all, don't mind this, I just took this off my head. She was like, good luck. Like, they was getting her room done, so she kept saying, so they was doing her room. They was getting her room together because whenever a tenant comes out, they fix the room and the tenant go in. Plus, the tenant that was in there, she had put wallpaper up, so he had to rip that down, paint the walls over, do a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all like how I caught myself? So pretty much she was like, ooh, we get all new floors in my room. I'm so happy we not going to be right here by the talking about her and Christmas. I'm so happy we not going to be here, so we don't have to hear the church no more. I'll probably be getting the walls painted. I was like, yeah, when he finished with your room, I'm going to ask him if he can paint my walls. She was like, oh, good luck, because I was asking him to paint this room. We've been in here. I've been in here for a year now. He still ain't paint the room, this, that, and the third, all of that. So I'm just like, okay, so now I'm going to be on his back about painting the room. So I did that, but it's all about Mildred's trap. So I feel as though she was lying. But we gonna get into it. So he ended up painting my room though, y'all, like literally 2 weeks later. One day, y'all, I had a new client at this time, and my new client was sitting in Mildred's chair because Mildred wasn't there. It was early in the morning, and I started braiding early in the morning because I had like 5 clients a day dealing with back to school. So she was like, you gonna have to get up. You gonna have to get up and go out there. I said, first of all, don't talk to my client like that. I didn't say anything any kind of way. Yes, you did. You could have asked her to get up. Don't tell her, this my chair, you need to get up. You need to go sit out in the hallway. Don't do that. This is a kid. She ain't do nothing to you. I didn't like that. My cousin ended up coming, but my cousin already knows his issues with me and Mildred, because remember, y'all, I told y'all I called my cousin. I called a few of my cousins. It's a lot of us, okay? But I called a few of my cousins, and then I also, you know, talked to Mama Pam about it. So, and my auntie. So, not my auntie that y'all be seeing in my videos. I have another aunt. It's 3 sisters. So I have another aunt. I was talking to her about it. My auntie that do the videos, she's more of a fun aunt. So we kind of just do content. We talk and we chill, and that's that. But my other auntie, she's like my mom's best friend. That auntie. So pretty much she knew what was going on too. So my cousin came. My cousin a little petty. My cousin's a Virgo, y'all. My cousin, she don't care. So my cousin don't like her. So my cousin was standing in the middle of the door, and she wasn't, like, Mildred wasn't saying anything. Mildred was just standing behind her. So then she said, excuse me, real low, like how she always be on mute. And then my cousin still ain't moved. So she was just like, I'm trying to get in. And then she scooted over and looked her up and down, and she went in the room. And yeah, so my cousin left. She was like, you need to tell your cousin that this not your suite yet. How about you tell her? Tell her. I want you to. Because y'all the same age. So would you feel so comfortable talking to me, a 22-year-old, at your 40-year-old age, but my cousin is in here, same age as you, and you don't even have the balls to tell her what the fuck you just told me? Just sit down. And that was the cousin she was talking about. Oh, I was going to allow your cousin to sell her jewelry. Bitch, if I'm coming in here, my cousin can sell whatever the she want. If I'm paying anything in here, because there's people that walk up and down these hallways and they don't pay anything, they just sell us stuff and they leave. I could do the same. So when we split the rooms, y'all, I was so happy. So she went over to her room, I went in my room. But what I didn't like is that they took so long to change my locks, because Mildred was going in my room and putting stuff that she didn't want in her room, because remember, we moving, so some stuff I'm like, oh, I just keep that, I just keep that. And she's like, well, I'm taking this, I'm taking that, I'm taking this, I'm taking that. And yeah, so pretty much like Mildred goes into the other room, but she's still coming in my room, like putting stuff down in my room and stuff like that. And I didn't want her to do that. Like, I don't want her to have access to my room. So they did end up changing my locks, which I was so happy about, because I don't trust her and she's just coming up in my room when I'm not here. Absolutely not. That was pretty much everything that Mildred like was doing, that it was just us. So we would still again be cordial. I didn't F with Mildred at all, y'all. When I tell you I didn't F with her, I was only really nice to her and talking to her still because we still had to work together. So I just like to keep peace with the people I work with, because I don't want to get kicked out my suite because I had to go here with a bitch. So pretty much like, I'm like, alright, I'm just going to chill out, and I just stay out your way and you stay out of mine. So yeah, that was that on that. Let me fast forward, y'all, and tell y'all about this bullshit. I say it had to be a good month or two. I think some more of my shit just came. Like, I think my stuff is delivered. Hold up, y'all, my bad. Let me see. My vlog gonna be so happy. I don't know. We'll see. But this is when me and Mildred, we just don't talk no more. And I'm gonna tell y'all how scary this is. Anyways, Mildred has these 3 clients that she do. Now the 3 clients, they're cool with me because they kind of grew up with me being in the shop. I never really did their hair, but again, like, I work in the shop with a lot of the stylists that do their hair, so I would like kind of like always, hey, how you doing? They always like, you know, like to hang around me, talk to me, this, that, and the third, because I was one of the young girls when they first started in the hair salon. With that being said, they cool with me. So it was 2 of them that was in the room with me already, because nobody really likes to sit around Mildred. Like, the kids always like to come in my room and kind of not be in Mildred's room. So the kids in my room and stuff, and they having fun, they painting each other's nails, and Mildred is doing the middle child's hair. So she's doing her hair, and the little girl, she's a tomboy. She don't like to get her hair done, and she's tender-headed. So with all of that being said, as a child, the child is going to act out. This child does not, if she not comfortable, she don't want to do this. So Mildred's getting impatient with the little girl. The little girl's mom ends up taking her outside to like calm her down, try to talk to her, help her get her hair done. Mildred makes it her business to come over to my room. Mind you, I'm doing my client's grandmother's hair, so she's my client too, but like, I do her grandkids, and she was there and I was doing her hair. So pretty much like, she's a regular, that's what I'm trying to say. So pretty much like, I'm braiding her hair, and Mildred comes in to talk about, oh, that little girl, something's wrong with that little girl. They need to take that little girl to the doctor, get her put on some medication, because something's seriously wrong with her. She's going through a lot right now. Mind you, like, when your client talks to you about their issues, like, I'm not gonna lie, I spread the little tea. Okay, I spread the little tea to Livestream Boy, but let's be real, Livestream Boy lives 12 hours away. Livestream Boy do not give a Livestream Boy would never meet these women in his everyday life to sit and be messy, and even if he could, he's not that type of guy. Like, he's not going to do that. So with that being said, like, he don't give up. So I'm sitting there giving him the tea, and he just listening. He might put his 2 cents in, and then we moving on. But what you don't do is you don't go around the whole shop telling your client's business. So she's just basically sitting there, yeah, her father not doing what he's supposed to do, and he used to live in the household with them, and now they separating, and he acting crazy. And what else did she say? She said some other stuff, y'all. She just don't like getting her hair done. It was something else that she said, like, she just been acting out. Like, she's been acting out since that situation and other situations and this, that, and the third. I can't really remember everything she said, because y'all, this was like almost a year ago. But I was like, or maybe that child needs to meditate. Maybe that child needs some therapy. Maybe that child needs to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, get some natural herbs to calm her down. She might need some lavender. It might be something like that. She like, that natural stuff don't work for everybody, whatever. So I got so worked up, y'all. I was like, you know what, you could go. You can get out. But I'm cleaning up, and I called Mama Pam, and I'm telling Mama Pam about what happened, what went down. Mama Pam like, Candy, you need to calm down. Candy, you need to calm down. Like just calm down. So pretty much, I overhear Mildred. So I want to know. I still want to know to this day, what story did Mildred sell to her client that her client let that slide? I guess she explained the situation, but all I hear is, okay, let me get to what I heard. She lucky. What she say to me? She lucky that Nana was in the room. Nana's my client grandma. We're gonna just call her Nana. Nana was in the I was like, Nana was a client that I was doing when she was in the room talking trash about the lady daughter. So I'm like, oh baby, never lucky, always blessed. And this how loud I was, y'all, telling her while she's sitting in there whispering. I could be loud about my shit. Nana ain't here no more, so it's always space and opportunity to step outside. Now she closing her door.
What?
I thought so. after that happened, me and Mildred did not speak. We do not speak. We did not speak. None of that. She actually felt some type of way because I told one of the kids who knows that it's something going on, and the little boy tries to be funny, and like, I mean, he's a kid. He's going to do. Kids are messy. He was calling me Mildred's name, and I told him that's a bad word in here, and she was bothered by that. There's no reason after we fall out, baby. There's no reason for nobody to say your name, to speak on you, anything like that. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not about to keep talking about you. Like, it is what it is. Anytime I ever talked about Mildred, I would talk to people that really know me and are listening to the situation and tell them, like, this situation really hurt me. This situation, along with the other story time that I do need to explain to you guys, them two situations, friends experiences, 0 out of 0, would not recommend to a friend. With friends, I really learned that it's the quality and not the quantity of friends, and definitely big on the quality. And you gotta know, like, for example, like, you have a store brand purse, you have a designer purse, and then you have a fake designer purse. Okay, so you gotta watch out for them dupes. Okay, you gotta watch out for them fake ones. Since that situation, after that, I cleaned up. Mama Pam told me to stop being petty and go home, so that's what I did. And for a good 2 months, y'all, Mildred had that door locked. Whenever whenever she would be at work, you wouldn't even know she at work. She put these blinds up and she locked the door. Like, her door's locked. Like, even when her sweet mate comes to work while Mildred's at work, she has to use her key to open the door. One day, the Uber man asked me, and I was like, I don't know, like, that's the room right there. And he said the door was locked. So she was locking the door, and that's sad. Like, what is you locking your door for, sis? A quick update just to give you guys, because the Mildred series is over, baby, thank God. So just to give you guys a quick update, I did talk to 27 Piece, and 27 Piece ended up telling me the real tea. The real tea was Mildred was smoking cigarettes in that lady's house. Mildred was smoking cigarettes in that lady's house when she asked her specifically not to smoke cigarettes in our house. Therefore, she was like, well, if you're going to smoke cigarettes and disobey my rules, baby, you're going to pay. Mildred did not want to pay, which is why she had to get the fuck out of her house. Oh, and you guys, let me not forget, Mildred also tried to sell me the story that, you know, the owner's son, right? So the owner's son in 27 Piece was a thing. That's what I didn't know as well. They were a thing, and Mildred, like, didn't know nothing about it. So when the owner's son, like, bit down on Mildred, it's like she wanted it to be a secret, but it wasn't really a secret because everybody kind of already knew, because she started telling people, and that was a breach of contract. No shade, no tea. I ain't spilling all the tea now. That was a breach of contract though. But she was telling people, but she was telling me to keep it on the low and telling everybody else to keep it on the low. The whole story of she losing her program and this, that, and the third, it was a lie. It was all a lie. Mildred lied. And I really learned the type of person that Mildred is. And I really don't like the type of person that Mildred is. I'm happy that the Most High showed me who that person was, and I was able to, you know, move on. It did hurt me a lot, but you pray and ask for the Most High to take those people that's not supposed to be in your life out of your life. I promise you, you'll be surprised who he takes. Okay, you will definitely be surprised on who the Most High takes out your life, because I definitely made that prayer on and on and on, thinking that, you know, like, it was going to be somebody else, but lo and behold, it was my own best friend. So I hope you guys like this story time. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on those post notification bells so you know every time I post. And don't forget to comment if you have any video requests, any questions, or if you just want to talk to me, because I'll be bored. But you already know it's your girl Candy G, and the place to be, so comment down below. I get to you for sure. I love you guys so much, and without a doubt, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.